Let's do the color sheet. This is just to access our right brain. Read the color, not the word.
Green, red, black, blue, purple, red, black, red, yellow, yellow, green, blue, blue, orange, red, green, purple, yellow.
Okay, very good. At this point, let's throw our masks on. Now, for those who are seeing the room in real time, even if I'm not asking you to do something, you're following along, and that in itself is a practice. Just the fact that you're watching what's happening with everybody. It's just a very simple thing. It's one of the colors. And because of our screens, I will accept anything that's close. Well done, Dahlia. Well done, Claudia. For example, red can come across as more pink, even slightly orange. Okay, that's great, Victoria. You got it. The colors will bleed in. Artie, you got it. The colors can, depending on our screen and lighting, yellows can look like, that's great, Neil. You got it. Greens can look like, especially the lime green, can look more yellowy. Vice versa. Bob, you got it. Well done. On this one, I'm actually going to ask Dahlia to read the actual words here.
So red, blue, white, yellow, blue, green, red, purple, black, blue, orange, red, purple, red, brown, blue, yellow, green.
Very good. Okay. Let's go with the symbols. Cards. We've got the square, circle, triangle, which could be open or closed, and the plus. So I'm shuffling them, and I'm going to grab two of them randomly, put the others on the floor, and I've got the two cards in your screen side by side. Okay, Dahlia, well done. And Claudia, well done. And even draw them in the correct order. That's great, Artie, well done. Victoria, the one on your left is correct. The other one's correct, but it's the other one of that. Bob, the one on the left is correct. The other one is the same when you talk about open or closed, but it's just slightly different symbol. Yes, Victoria, you got it. Well done. Although this is a difficult word, your right brain can get it in a second. It's got a hyphen in it. So there's many letters here. I'm holding it up for the intuitive people. You can get one or more of the letters. You might actually get the word. Yes, that's correct, Dahlia. Well done. Claudia, well done. Yep. For the intuitive people who are overlapping their full seeing the room mindset, you may get one or more letters. And if you do, just show me which letters you're getting. Okay, I already got it. Well done. No discouragement. When you don't get something correct, quite often our mindset is roaming around somewhere else. So we always say you're never wrong. Okay, two letters there. Yes, those two letters are in the word, Pam. Very good. Neil, let's see. It's a different word, but you got many of the letters correct, Neil. And it's just too hard now to tell you which ones are correct. Very good. And the Mindsight will do that too. It will take words and give them to you, letters one at a time. Okay, Victoria, let me look. You've got the first one is correct. The third one is correct. The fourth one is correct. See, in the next word, the second letter is correct. The third letter is correct. So I'll tell you guys what it is. It's the word cross checking. Pam, I see you have a friend. Good thing to do, by the way, is if you have an animal that joins you in the session, just let your pet be involved. Pet your pet, be friendly, and give your pet love. Believe it or not, when you express that emotion with your pet, your mindset will come wide open. I've seen many participants where they had their dog at their side, petting their dog, and their mindset came wide open. This one's going to be a harder one. I'm taking the playing cards. I'm going to grab one underneath at random, put the others down. Again, keeping a clean desk, and I'm holding the card in the screen. First of all, for the intuitive level people, what is the color? Seeing the room mindset people can actually say the card. Okay, well done, Dahlia. Okay, it's the other color, Bob. See, Artie got it. Claudia got it. Victoria, it's the other color. And that's correct, Pam, on the color. I'll tell everybody it is black. Now let's go for the suit. Of the black suit, that is clubs or spades? Which one is it for the intuitive people? I'll zoom in. There it is right in your screen. I'll zoom out. Yes, that's correct, Bob. Pardon me. That is correct. That is the suit. Well done. Okay. Yes, Victoria, that is the correct suit. There is a club. Now on this one, it could be anything. We'll just go with the numbers. It could be anything from 2 to 10. Now, for the intuitive mindsight people, this can appear in any number of ways for you. You may get the actual number. You may see a pattern. Victoria, I'm going to give that one to you. I'll tell you why later. Okay, try again, Bob. Look for a pattern of the clubs. Remember, there are big clubs in the middle. Okay, Bob, I'm going to give you that also for the same reason as Victoria. And Neil, I will give you that also for the same reason, but you're out by one. Okay, the reason I'm giving it to Bob and Victoria, it's a 2 of clubs, but there are 4 clubs on the card. There are the 2 big clubs in the middle and smaller ones in the corner under the numbers. So the Mindsight, not exactly sure what you want, it counted the symbols, it counted the clubs and gave you 4. Okay, it was honestly trying to help you and give what it thought you wanted. Neil, you took it one step further. You got the 4, like there's 4 club symbols on here. But your Mindsight has been doing the plus or minus 1 game quite a bit. So it took the card to be 4, and then it added 1 more. So very good on that, everybody.
Thank you. I got the 4, but I couldn't get it written down.
Okay, yeah. And this is why if I put 2 dice in the screen and they have even the same number on them, half of the people with their Mindsight will tell me the number on 1 dice. The other half, their Mindsight will add up the 2 as a total. So we have to allow both, in all fairness, to our Mindsight. And let's do that. Let's take 2 dice, and they're 2 different colors, and there's one on top of the other. When they're side by side, it can be difficult for the intuitive Mindsight to say which side the color is on. For some strange reason, when the colors are on top of each other, the Mindsight is more accurate. That's correct, Claudia. That's correct, Dahlia. Claudia, do you have the number on each? And for the intuitive, yes, that's correct. Yep. And for the intuitive people, I will accept the number on one of the dice or the addition. And tell me the color. Okay, hold that up, Victoria. So the colors are switched, but you do have the correct colors. And the bottom number is the addition of the 2. Well done. Well done. And Bob, hold your card back a bit. Hold your board back a bit. Okay. That top color is the bottom color. The bottom color, try again. And the bottom number is the number on both dice. And Neil, both numbers are the same, by the way. Was that first thing a letter or a number?
I'll write it again.
Okay. Try again on the number, Neil. And Bob, that top is the right color. The bottom is the right color. And that number is the right number on both. Well done, Bob. I'm going to tell you guys, the red one is on the top, the green one is on the bottom, and it's 2. If you said 2 or 4, that's great. And I'm not too worried for the intuitive Mindsight people if you got the colors switched. It happens less when they're vertical. It happens all the time when they're horizontal. Let's take a rest for the intuitive folks, and let's go crazy with the seeing the room folks. Let me get some of these more difficult cards. 1 second. Claudia and Artie, would you like to go first?
Sure.
So just say the word, and for the intuitive Mindsight people, visualize the word as if you can see it in your screen with your Mindsight. Okay, Claudia?
Wow, you picked some interesting words.
Yeah,
Adjective.
Yep. And Artie?
Tone, Tone.
That's great. And Claudia?
Analyze. Analyze.
Very good. And Artie?
Cross-checking, Crosschecking.
Okay. And we'll go to those math cards. Claudia?
2 + 2, 4.
Okay. Artie?
1 plus 1, 2.
Okay. And Claudia?
4 plus 2 is 6.
Okay. Artie?
8 plus 1 is 9.
Let's just work with Dahlia at the moment on this one. Dahlia?
2 plus 9, 11.
Okay.
7 plus 7, 14.
Everybody visualize the two numbers, even the addition of the two numbers.
6 plus 3, 9.
Okay.
9 plus 3,
We're
12.
going to go with the white letters on black. This is really helpful for the intuitive level Mindsight people. These are the easiest ones to see because in the darkness of our screen, the white shows up nicely. I'm going to shuffle them and I'm going to grab two letters randomly and they're going to go vertically in your screen. There they are now. White letters on black vertically in your screen. Well done, Dahlia. Okay, well done, Claudia. Move your beam of attention or intention like a flatbed scanner. Like move it across. Well done, Artie. Move it across, move it up and down. And at some point, when you totally let go, you will get a sense, a knowing, you'll get part of a letter. Okay, hold it up a bit, Bob. Sorry, Neil. Okay, yes, the bottom letter is correct. Well done. And the other letter, I'm actually going to give it to you and I'll tell you why later. Okay. And Bob, the top letter is correct. Well done. Victoria, I'm going to give you the top letter and I'll tell you why later. The other one, try again. Once again, with our intuitive mindsight, everything is very fuzzy and it can be difficult to tell what the exact letter is. But if you're close, I'm going to give it because your mindsight has honestly and sincerely tried to give it to you. It just couldn't tell the exact letter. Try again, Bob. The top letter is correct. I think, Victoria, you had an A. If you close the top of that R, in other words, you push the rounded part in a bit, that becomes an A, okay? And the mindsight can mix up an R and an A when they're in capitals. This will level the playing ground a bit. This is just remote viewing. We have a choice of 4 colored cups. We have the dark blue, the light blue, the orange, and the red. It's one of those cups. Now, you can hear me tapping the cup under the table. So imagine you're at the Ben Miller and just go an hour south to London, Ontario, go out northeast of the city. I'm looking over the river. Come into my house, come into the basement through the window, look under the table and see what color cup it is. You can also look through my eyes. You could also read my mind. I'm saying the color. I'm looking at the color. You can overlay, and it's automatic really, but you can overlay any one of these abilities and tell me what color. Neil, what have you got written there? I can actually say it out loud.
I put orange.
Okay, Neil says orange. Victoria says light blue. Claudia says green. Bob says orange. Dahlia says B for blue. The darker, the light blue, Dahlia. And Pam, did you get something? Artie, did you already get something? Okay.
Dark blue.
Dahlia says dark blue. Artie says dark blue. Pam says red. Okay, everybody lift their mask up just for a second.
Oh, look at
Well
Wow.
done, Neil and Bob.
Neil,
Bob.
Bob, nice.
This one is going to be even harder. At least that's what the intellectual brain would say. The mindsight doesn't care. It can do any task you give it, really. We're shuffling the 52 cards. Again, this is to level the playing ground temporarily for those that are seeing the room in real time and those that are just operating their intuitive. We're trying to bring all you guys closer together and help everybody see the room. While I'm talking, I'm shuffling the playing cards. I'm reaching in and grabbing one. This one is going to stay under the table also. The second I say that, you may get a flash of which card it is. Let's start by saying the color. This is remote viewing. I'm looking at it. I'm reading it. You can look through my eyes. You've got permission. You can read my mind. You've got permission. You can come by remote viewing. You've got permission to come into my house and look under the table. Claudia, it is the other color. It's a different suit. Victoria, it is the other color. Bob, it's the other color. Neil, it's the other color. Pam, it's the other color. Dahlia and Artie got the correct color. Okay, so the color is black. Now that you know that it's black, what is the suit? Claudia, yes, that's correct. You guys all have this ability to remote view. Victoria, that is the suit. Well done. Bob, it's the other suit. Dahlia, that is the color and the suit. Well done. Neil, it's the other suit. Artie, that is the suit. Well done. Pam, did you try on the suit?
Yeah, let me hold it up.
Okay, it's the other suit. Okay, it is the spades. So it's a black spades. Now on this one, it's anything from 2 to ace. Just allow your Mindsight to give it. It can remote view in a second. So this can come in any number of ways. You can get a very strong sense. You might see a picture of it. You may hear it. And especially Bob, you may hear it in your own voice come to you. It's anything from 2 to ace of the spades. Go empty, you guys. Totally let go. Okay, now that's interesting, Victoria. I'm going to give that to you because your Mindsight is playing a little game. And remind me to tell you what the game was after. So you're going to get that. Okay, try again, Bob. Artie, you're out by 1. Dahlia, you're actually out by 2. And Pam, try again. Neil, try again. Yes, Claudia got it. Well done. Let's hear it for Claudia. So this is really what we're doing. Claudia got the exact card. I'll do a countdown.
Deal, Claudia. Sorry, I gotta go take a break right quick.
Okay,
Sorry.
try
Bye,
again.
Bob.
Claudia. Now, I'll
Thank
give
you.
you guys a countdown. Neil, hold yours up. Okay, I'll give you a countdown. Try again. And Dahlia, yours is out by 1 now. I'll give you a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2. That's right. That's what it is, Dahlia. 1. Okay, well done, Claudia. It is the Queen of Spades. Look
Hey.
this up and see.
Hey,
Now, Victoria put Jack or King. We give that to her because her Mindsight is just having fun. It knows it's the Queen, but it gave the card on either side. Well done, everybody. Put your mask back
I'm gonna
on.
have to get going, Rob.
You gotta
Thanks
get
so
going?
much for this.
Okay. Well done on everything, Dahlia.
bye, Dahlia.
Bye.
Bye,
See ya,
Dahlia.
I'm looking around the room to see what article I have. And I have found one. And this is going to be another remote viewing one. I'm touching it and I'm moving it around, but it's out of view of the screen. It is just to really help the intuitive level people move closer towards their full seeing the room. And it's also to help the full seeing the room people continue to keep their intuitive level honed up. The intuitive level is something that we can use in business. It's something we can use if we're in school. Okay, try again, Victoria. Just tell me what you're picking up, the attributes. And you can actually say it out loud, and I will just say if it is one of the attributes.
I think it's soft and white.
I'll tell you, it's not soft, but it is white. Well done, Bob. Pam is showing ball. Try again, Pam.
Can
So,
it be
Bob-
like a solid, like a white ceramic something?
Yes, it is a white ceramic something. Well done, Claudia. Let's give her a hand on that one. You are so close.
Plate, like a dish.
Who said plate? Artie? Okay,
Yeah.
lift your mask up, you guys.
Wow.
Now, I'm going to take the picture cards and I'm going to grab one. It's one of 4. It's the green tree, the yellow van, the beige and brown puppy dog, or the red and white Canadian flag with the maple leaf on it. I'm going to take those 4 cards. They're on top of my desk. I'm moving them below. I'm shuffling them. Once again, I do a lot of talking. This is to bore your left brain. Now, I haven't picked it yet. Reach in randomly and grab one. Now it's in your screen. And let's see what you put down. Move it over to your left a bit. Okay, try again. Try again, Victoria. Try again, Bob. Artie got it. Interesting, Victoria and Bob said the same thing. And Claudia, you got it. Okay, interesting that Bob and Neil said the same thing. It is the Canadian flag, the red and white Canadian flag. So well done, those who got that. This one is going to be super difficult. Difficult is good. Mindsight loves difficult. It actually lights up. I'm picking a card out of the 30 of these pictures. I'm going to just pick one off the top and put it in your screen. So I'm not telling you what the choice is. For those that are intuitive, there's many ways you can get this. You can see the capital and small letter at the top with your intuitive Mindsight. You can get one or more letters of the word that's at the bottom that's written in small, lowercase. You can see the picture in the middle by getting a shape. You can see the color of it. So just go completely empty. And what comes to you? Okay, Artie got it correct. And yes, Claudia got it correct. Well done. For the others, just go completely empty, let go, and report what is coming to you. It can be very hazy in your mindset. Okay, try again, Bob. This is interesting. Toria, you have one side of it. If you complete that, what you drew, you have the shape of it. And Neil, you have it except for the line coming down. It is the Canadian dollar. So it's a round brass coin. Victoria, you had half of it. You just had to continue around with it. And Neil, you drew like a P or something?
It looked to me like it was circular and yellow, and I thought pacifier. So I drew the circle and then I drew the line.
Well,
So
lift your mask up and take a look what it is. You see? You
yeah.
basically got it. So well done. We just got to keep our left brain out of the picture. That's all. This one's going to be harder. I have 4 children's cards and they have symbols on them. Here's the wrinkle on this one. These symbols are all the same color. Now on the top of the card it says yellow. On the bottom of the card it says the word. For example, this one is yellow oval. This one is yellow rectangle. This one is yellow triangle. It's in your screen. And this one, they're calling it a yellow rhombus. I would call it a diamond, really. Going to shuffle them. Remember, they're all the same color. So for those with intuitive mindsight, you're looking for a shape, or you can read the word at the bottom, or you can get some of the letters at the bottom. I shuffled them under the table, and I'm now putting one of them in your screen. Which one is it? Try again, Victoria. Yes, Bob, exactly. You can tell us after exactly how it appeared to you. Well done on that. Very good. Already got it. Neil, try again. Yes, Claudia, that's correct. Pam, try one more time. Okay, you got it, Neil and Victoria. It's the oval. Now, Bob, tell us how you saw that in your mindsight.
Before you grabbed the cards, I saw the top of somebody's head. It looked like your head, and your skull was open, and I could see your brain from the top. And
Wow.
then you
Okay.
said something like they were all the colors, so that's the wrinkle. I went like, whoa, it's like there's wrinkles in a brain. I bet this, whatever it is, it's shaped like a brain looking from the top. And then you said oval, so I knew that was the one.
There you go. Well done. Bob has these things come in a very interesting way. And so he has been entertaining us in the other classes up until now with the different ways that he gets it. And it's very interesting, Bob, how it comes to you. Excellent. These are picture cards, but in some of them they do have numbers. For example, this picture card has got a black 5 on it, and it says the capital letter F and small f at the top. On the bottom, it says 5 in small, in lowercase, but it has a giant 5 in the middle of the card. So that's one of our choices. The next choice, let's go with that oval again. In this case, it's an oval egg. It says E at the top in capital and small, and egg in small letters at the bottom. So we have the number 5, we have the beige egg, and we also have a rake. There it is in the screen. There's the egg in the screen. There's the 5 in the screen. And we're going to go with one more. This one is the ice cream. I'll put that in the screen. And it's got the pink ice cream. It's got the vanilla. And it's got the chocolate. On top is like a chocolate sauce on all 3. And it's in a light blue bowl. So there's the ice cream. It says I on the top, and it says the words ice cream. Under the table, I'm shuffling them. And I'm going to grab one momentarily and put it in your screen. There it is. It's either the ice cream, the rake, the 5, or the egg. So we're mixing numbers along with pictures. And there's letters. So intuitive mindsight folks can get this in any number of ways. You could see the picture. You can see the shape. Okay, try again, Victoria. You could see the, yes, well done, Bob. And you'll tell us later how you got it. Claudia, well done. So give yourself a pat on the back, Bob. You're on a real run here. Okay, Artie got it. Okay, and Neil, interesting that you said the same as Victoria. Okay, but it's different. And Victoria, it's different. Is the egg. So well done, Bob. And tell us again how you got the egg.
Just picturing each thing you mentioned in my mind, and the egg was highlighted or stood out by contrast.
Okay, very good. So it kind of jumped out at you versus the other ones. Well done. I'm going to make it super hard. We're going to take 2 playing cards. I'm going to take one randomly and the other one randomly. Now, right now, they're upside down. And at the count of 3, they're going to go into your screen. 1, 2, 3. There's 2 different cards, and I will tell you they are 2 different colors. And they are 2 different suits. Tell me one, the other, or both of the suits.
Wow, I gotta tell you something after Rob.
Okay. Okay, try again, Victoria.
Because look what I did. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
I tried that intuitively first.
Artie, well done on getting both of them. Bob, the bottom one is correct. Try again on the top one. Yes, Neil, well done. And you got the correct order also. Well done. Give yourself a pat on the back for that one. Well done. Yes, that's correct, Bob. Give yourself a pat on the back for the actual suits. And that is one of the suits, Victoria. We have a diamond on the left. We have a spade on the right. Now, what is the value of the diamond? What is the value of the spade? Visualize a card on the left with a red diamond. So visualize that. On the right of that, visualize a card that has a black spade. And what comes to you for the intuitive Mindsight group? Okay, hold it closer to yourself, Bob. Okay, interesting. The top one is the correct number for the other suit. So well done on that. Also, Victoria, you got the correct number for the other suit. So it's interesting. Both you two are kind of on the same wavelength there. There's the 3 that you and Victoria got, but it was a 3 of spades. Interesting.
I've got to get going.
Hey, Victoria, thanks for being a part of it. And,
Thank you so much.
okay, I'm going to take one of the 4 colored dice. Green, red, blue, or yellow. Yellow and green are hard to tell the difference, so if you get either one of those, I'll interchange them, especially on our screen. One of the 4 colors, and it's going to have a number of dot or dots facing you. Here it is in your screen. Okay, go empty. What is the color? What are the dot or dots? That's correct, Claudia. Well done. Neil, try again. Bob, I'm going to give that to you, and I'll tell you why after. Artie, well done. It is a green 6. If you said yellow 3, I'm giving it to you because with your intuitive Mindsight, quite often it will scan on just the one row of dots. And yellow and green are very similar in the Mindsight or on our computer screens also. This one is going to be a combo of Mindsight and remote viewing. I have a colored cup in your screen. It's either dark blue, light blue, red, or yellow. So that is in your screen visible, but inside the cup, there's one of the 4 dice, and there's a number on top when I look down. So let's start off with the color of the cup. Claudia got the color correct. Bob, it's the, well, if I tell you, it gives it away. Okay, I'll tell you, it is the light blue. Is everybody, yeah, okay. Some said dark blue, but it's the light blue. And that can be a tricky situation. Yeah. See the turquoise blue cup in your screen. Just visualize what it looks like. Now, Pat, go inside the cup and look down and see what color dice it is and what is the number of dot or dots when you look down. Neil, you got the color. Well done. And you're off by 1 on the number. Claudia, you got the color. Try again on the number. And Pam, try again. Bob, you got the color. You're off by 1 also. Yes, Claudia, that is the color. That is the number. Artie, try again on the color and the number. Pam, try again on the color and the number. Okay, it's the other way on the number. Bob, also, it's the other way on the number. Both you guys were running parallel here. It is the red 1, and I'll show it on your screen. Pam, I'm going to allow you to do the player's choice. This is our last one, and you're the one that names the game or the task. You can make it as simple or as hard as you like.
Got the cup with a dice in it.
Okay, let's go with the cups with the dice. Do you want it in your screen or do you want it totally remote viewed?
Totally remote view.
Okay, I'm grabbing a color cup. I'm also grabbing a colored dice, putting it in a cup, and it's under the table. Your intellectual brain would say, oh, this one's hard, but your Mindsight doesn't care. It makes no difference to the Mindsight at all. So really, it's just about letting go and letting your Mindsight give it to you. Just go by what you're seeing or feeling. There is a colored cup in my hand under the table. I'm tapping it. And inside there's a colored dice with a number on top. Okay, try again, Neil. Pam, hold it closer to yourself. Try again. Bob, you got the colored cup correct. Well done on that. Artie, you got the colored dice correct for the color only. Claudia, you got the color of the dice correct. Try again on the cup and the actual number. So everybody's zeroing in on this. Okay, the number is correct. Very good on the dice. The color of the cup is correct. You just need the color on the dice, Bob. And Pam, try again on the color of the cup and the color of the dice. Claudia, you have the color of the dice correct. Try again on the color of the cup and the number. Artie, you got the color of the dice correct. Bottom word. You're out by 1 on the number. Try again on the cup. And Bob, hold that closer to yourself. Try again on the color of the dice. We'll just do a countdown and then we'll end the session. It's been quite a good session here. Claudia, you've got the color correct on the dice. Bob, you have the color correct on the dice. Neil, you have the correct number. Artie, you have the color of the dice correct and the number correct. Okay, everybody take their mask off and I'll show you what we got here. We have the turquoise cup with the blue.
Ah.
This is difficult. And
Tricky.
I know. This is where
That
you
was
gotta
tricky.
confuse the mind here a little bit.
Yeah.
You have to play little
I'm
chess.
seeing this, and I said, no, it's not a blue.
Ah.
I saw this blue in my table.
Okay.
So I was
Okay.
like, oh, that's not true.
Well, you see, when you start saying that's not true, that's your left brain talking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now somebody wanted to say something after.
Well, I just wanted to say I really had a big chuckle at the beginning when you said about how you're talking, and I'm like, oh my God, I love your voice. I don't know if I'm speaking for anybody else, but I've heard it for so many years now, and I absolutely love it. So you keep talking, Rob.
Well, and if I can bore
Yes.
people and put them into the in-between state or even into the right brain totally, that's great. That's what we try to do.
Yeah, I want to use your voice as a sleeping app.
There you go.
Actually, I was thinking about taking Rob's voice, putting it into one of those like the deep fake AIs, and then you can just type in anything you want, and it'll say it as you with your voice.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
So,
thank you for doing this today. This was awesome. I
Thank you
missed
so much,
Thursday,
Rob.
so I was
oh, you're
thrilled.
welcome.